Wow. Today I am in the French Quarter down in New Orleans. I'm actually playing a gig in the French Quarter, helping out a friend, and I've also got some interesting thrift related thing happening here. I'm selling an item and I'm meeting with somebody from South Africa that's interested in this item. So let me park and I'll share more. Okay, so I'm here to sell this. Hopefully it'll sell. This is pretty neat. Check it out. This is what I believe to be a Yoru Doshi. It's a Japanese samurai weapon. I got it in an auction in Arkansas, and the guy in the auction thought it was a letter opener. I had taken a look at it and I knew it was something special. So I have been trying to find a buyer for this for quite a while. I know it's super valuable. It could be from the Edo period, and I've got to be very careful. This thing is very sharp. It's very rare when you come across something that can return a lot more than what you paid for it. So I'm willing to hold on to it for a while. But it's a really beautiful relic. It's really sharp, and it's a samurai weapon. So I occasionally put stuff on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, and somebody contacted me. So we're going to see if I'm going to sell it. But it's got to be for the right price, or I'm not going to sell it. All right, so as anybody who's been watching the program may know, I've been kind of looking for a place to put some of my cast iron out for sale, make a little bit of extra money to just kind of help subsidize the hobby. And I've been running around trying different places, thinking about farmers markets and art markets, maybe consignment places and stuff like that. I'm going to go take a look at a consignment place up here. And let's just see what the scene is like, shall we? It says estate sale store. They do estate sales, but they also take stuff on consignment. So what kind of deal do you think these guys have? Let's check it out.
I'm sorry.
All kinds of kitchen stuff. Any cast iron down here? Oh, one piece. For 30 bucks. A lodge. Huh. Oh, it's got the tag on it, which is kind of neat. I'd say it might be from the 80s. Oh, look at this. So it's a flat bottom bean pot with no markings on it, and they went $60. I don't think it's all that good. It's missing the bayo. I'm missing a lid. Seems a bit high for something unrestored. Okay, not really a whole lot here, but there is some. So these people do estate sales, and then I guess what they don't sell on the estate, they put here, and they also take consignments. So there's a few locations around the city. They seem to do a pretty decent turnover. What do you think the consignment fee is here? I've already researched it. You're not going to believe what it is. It's like 70%. Not 70% to me, 70% to them. People that put stuff on consignment here, they only get 30% of the sale price. Seems kind of crazy. You know, there's no way I could sell anything and only get 30% of the price of it and not absolutely lose money. You know, the margins for me are really quite small, so that's not going to help me. All right, so another one of these speedy impulse purchases was poking my head into a local flea market, and this thing showed up. And thank you for telling me about it, because I wouldn't have even gone to look in that section. Got clued into, hey, there's some cast iron over here. So this may be my first Griswold in the wild. Although they knew it was a Griswold, they knew it had value. But look at this thing. It's cruddy, cruddy, cruddy. It's got rust on it. It's a Griswold number 9. I assume this is a large block logo, Erie, PA. Chicken fryer. It's a chicken fryer. Not a regular pan. See how deep it is? This is a big boy. I have not seen these. I haven't seen them up for sale or anything. They may be very common. I don't know. But I decided I was going to pop on it. They had a price tag of $95, which I thought was crazy. I offered $40. They countered with $60. I said, how about we meet in the middle at $50? And she's like, nope, $60. $60 including tax, and it's yours. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So did I pay too much? Did I pay $60 for this thing? Is it worth it? We'll see. Is this logo obliterated, or is that actually just seasoning over the top of it? I thought it was kind of obliterated, but it actually might be seasoning. So I'm very anxious to get this in the e-tank and see if it can come out nice. So what do you think? Place your bets and we'll see. Is this going to be a disaster? Did I waste a bunch of money? Stay tuned and we'll find out. Whew, it is a chilly day. Let's take a look at this. I'm very anxious to see what this looks like. So, how's our chicken fryer doing? Pull this out. So, ooh, that is seasoning, and we might actually have a logo there. Holy crap! Is that a slant logo? Oh my gosh. This could be even older than I thought. I thought for sure it wasn't a slant logo. Let me tell it. I'll let you move out of the way, dog. That's a slant logo. Look at that. Wow. All right. That's pretty neat. I don't think this is going to sit completely flat. You never know. Beautiful. Okay, this is going back in the e-tank. A little bit more for it to cut through. So there is some sulfur pitting over the logo, it looks like. What have we got? It's be in pretty nice condition. So there is the logo. There's some sulfur pitting, and that is definitely the slant logo. You can see from the G. So, or is that more? No, I think that's some sulfur pitting. It may also be some seasoning that's stuck in there. Yeah, because it is coming off. But I'm pretty sure this is what I was not sure of. Is that pitting or is that seasoning? It's hard to tell. It does look like a very small concentration of pitting if it is pitting, but no, look at that. That is still okay. That's still seasoning. So maybe that logo will come out there. Let's get it into the sink and see what we can do with it. Let there be light. Is it seasoning or is it? It's sulfur pitting. There's definitely sulfur pitting there. But there's also seasoning in the sulfur pitting. Yeah. That's not unusual. And it does add legitimacy to it. On the plus side, this might sit flat. I know some of these larger ones, it's pretty hard to find them that really do sit flat. I am reminded of just how beautiful these Griswold pans are. They're just super smooth. There's smoothness, but there's also a kind of a slight roughness to it, which just makes them take the seasoning so well. And they're smooth all around. And they also tend to kind of flash rust faster than other pans. I don't know if that's because of the purity, relatively speaking, that is, of the metal or what. All right. So there you have it. We have some sulfur pitting, quite a bit, that's definitely cut into the logo, but you can see that that's a slant logo. See the way the G in Griswold. I don't see any other problems, no cracks. Looks really good. Inside of the pan is really nice. Dog hair. See the ring test. Sounds good. Very nice. Heat ring. Early Griswold 733. So I paid $60 for this. What do you think? Good deal? Let me know what you think. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and enjoying the video series and supporting me thus far by subscribing and clicking like and all of that. And if you want to catch me on TikTok, sometimes I have previews of what I'm working on that I haven't published lately. That's at TikTok/@WisdomStudio. And if you're on Facebook, look up the group Vintage Cast Iron Hunting, Restoration, Identification, and Sales. And until next time.